Hi everyone! So today I'm going to show you how to make my famous peanut butter pie. It's really not that famous because I found the recipe online. My nephew Garrett loves peanut butter and I found this pie, but I did kind of tweak it a little bit, so I'm going to show you all how to make it. It is so simple, it is very quick to make, and I'm telling you, it is a hit at all parties. So first I'm going to go over the ingredients that you're going to need. First, you need a ready crust. This is a graham cracker crust. Again, the recipe had called for like a chocolate crust, but I love graham cracker, and I think that's what makes this so spectacular. So this is just found in the cake section, and it's a graham cracker crust. Then you're going to need a tub of Cool Whip, and I've got some sugar here, and you only need a half a cup of sugar. You need peanut butter. You only need 8 ounces of peanut butter, but I just wing it. I don't even measure out the peanut butter because that's kind of hard anyways. Then you'll need a jar of hot fudge and 8 ounces of cream cheese. So you can already tell this has nothing but yumminess and decadence. So we'll get started. I'm going to first put the cream cheese and the half a cup of sugar in my mixer here, and I'm going to cream those two things together. So I'm going to do that, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I've creamed together the cream cheese and the sugar. Of course, I probably should have mentioned it's a little bit easier if the cream cheese is at room temperature. Next, I'm going to add the peanut butter. And like I said, everybody loves peanut butter, so I don't really measure it. I figure it's a 16-ounce jar, so I just take half the jar and I stick it right in my mixer. So I'm going to put this in. And my family's a huge, they're peanut butter fans, and so the more peanut butter, the better. Okay, now I'm going to cream this together for just a little bit. Helps if I put the mixer up. And that's about it. It's so simple. It mixes together really well, and you know, just basically has kind of the consistency of, I'll kind of pull some out here, but you can see it's just kind of a consistency of like a batter, kind of like a cookie batter and such. So after that is all mixed together, I'm going to put this back down, and this is the final step. We're just going to add the Cool Whip, and you can do this a couple different ways. You can fold the Cool Whip in, but the peanut butter mixture is a little bit thick, and I'm kind of lazy, and I just love things that whip together very quickly. So I just put it right in my mixer, and I let the mixer do all of the folding for me. Get every last bit of yumminess. That in there. And then what I do is I start off very slow because the Cool Whip is light and fluffy, and so it will kind of grow within your bowl here. But I just start off really slow, and then once again I get it combined. That's another thing I think I love about mixing it all within my mixer. As you increase the speed, it kind of puts air into the whole mixture, and I think that's what everyone loves about it because it just ends up being so soft and airy, and just tastes really, really good. So now we're going to put it in our pie shell. My pie shell got a little broken. Scrape everything off, probably leave the extra for my daughter to lick. And then I just kind of, you know, mix in anything else that might not have combined. You might have some peanut butter, but again, that just makes it all the more better. It's kind of like a swirled effect. And I just drop it into the pie shell. I just kind of smooth it out. And you know, you don't have to worry about this looking exceptionally pretty because we have one more step with the hot fudge. So really what I do is I just make sure that it's kind of even all around the edges and that I've got it spread nicely. Sometimes I use a knife, like a frosting knife. Sometimes I'll use that, and then that gives you kind of like a nice, smooth, even layer. Okay, now I'm going to follow the directions on the back of the hot fudge jar, which is to microwave it. I microwave it for about 45 seconds. So I'm going to go to the microwave and get this heated up, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So this was the frosting knife that I was telling you about, and I just use this, and that's what gives it a nice smooth texture on the top. I have the hot fudge that I had microwaved, I put in the microwave, and what I do is I kind of stir it around because it ends up being kind of thicker at the bottom, and so when you stir it around, then the heat kind of spreads and it helps to melt the chocolate a little bit more. So I give it just a nice stir. And then I just pour it right on top of the pie. All that chocolatey goodness. And then I'm going to spread this around to cover the entire top. And there you have it. Now if I have some extra time, sometimes I'll put peanut butter in a piping bag, or I'll put it in a Ziploc baggie and I'll put it all the way down to the edge and just kind of clip one of the corners. You can draw a design on it, you can make rosettes, you really could do anything that you want to maybe decorate the top. I'm gonna put it in my fridge for probably like 10 minutes is all it takes to cool, and it's just kind of the hot fudge cooling on top. I'm going to stick it in the fridge, and then my family's going to be enjoying it tonight. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you soon.